following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
You take those extra mags up you as well. Of course, they're waterlogged and will need to dry.
Yep.
I will scoop up the body in my big, strong, solid.
And so he is carried to his last and final rest in the powerful, comforting, yielding yet strong arms of Chief Break Everything.
Do you need to say a few words or anything? I say to the... What's your name?
Ocula.
Ocula. Pretty name.
It's Russian for shark. But you'd know that, wouldn't you, comrade?
Yes.
New Paraski.
Do you need to say anything before?
Well, let's dig a hole first, huh?
Dig a hole. Yep.
This takes a good chunk of the day.
Yep.
It's
What were we doing in the sand?
I just realized that now we wouldn't do this.
Sorry.
No, I was just just in general.
So immediate. Just like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Fucking
Unrelated.
Brandon, this is why everything you do blows. Find my stereo part, you motherfucker.
Oh my god. They all look exactly the same as the one we already bought, which I thought was exactly the same as the one we bought.
Yeah, I know, but you have to find the original part so you can at least compare the two and find out what's different.
Yeah, it's pin placement.
I'd love if it's just like, no, they're not actually different, I just wasn't lining it up properly.
just round
The lighting or something happened.
I went for it fits, but only on the other side of the board.
That's fine.
You have to cut a little hole in the side of the
Yeah, that's
case.
fine. We'll do that. Anyway. Eventually, there is Barians. You fill in the hole.
Put some kind of rocks or
He is
something.
like, Anton, I didn't really know you, and that was apparently a really good thing. That you shouldn't ought to have died like that. Since you're a human being, I'm sure God will take you into his loving arms and take you on up to heaven, assuming you're not a piece of shit. But you're probably not. But you never know. I'm bad at this. You always looked real delicious around meal times. And that's about the best compliment I can pay a fella that I didn't really know. God, you looked delicious.
Until we were away from her.
It
Wow.
means something that you said something.
I hope so.
Give her the dog eggs.
Well, the one.
Yes, the one.
I sure hope I don't die after the giant serpent that lives obviously in the giant serpent cave.
It's my job to take you.
Yes, sir, I suppose it is. It's okay.
Yes, it was just that I'll point in the direction off that way. We just need to finish affixing the rocks.
Off you go then.
I will set to this task.
I don't know why we don't take some of the knives out of the raft. And then Xander says,
What knives?
there's supposed to be like survival knives in the raft.
I've been through the raft. I'll go again, but I couldn't find any.
Concerning.
I found the flares,
Oh, good.
but we'll need those if the...
If it gets dark. Right.
25 on another.
Oh, good. You
Raft,
make some makeshift weapon that look like something out of a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
I'll distribute them.
He goes, Xander, you take this giant mole with the heaviest boulder on the end.
I will have this tomahawk attached to 8 other tomahawks. Oh, Fred
It's no more
Tomahawk.
ridiculous than we lightsabers ended up going. So.
You're going to have to work pretty hard to outdo that level of stupidity.
Yeah.
Would I have like a whip lightsaber now or some shit?
To be fair, that actually predates.
That predates, that does.
It makes so very little sense when you realise how often you hit yourself. It's like having lightsaber nunchucks.
Yeah. That was one of my favourites. Wasn't real, but...
Well, who's going first into the cave? I suppose it's the shark.
Can you see in the dark?
No.
Okay.
Why would I be able to do that?
I don't know. You just said you're a mutant. I don't know if you had some
Oh.
kind of night vision.
No, I just have this horrible deformity, I have the ability to swim quite well, and a bunch of downsides, you know, can only eat meat, horrible appearance, skin flaking if I'm out of water for too long, and of course I can shoot dogs out of my mouth.
You can shoot dogs out of your mouth.
Yeah? No.
Oh.
This fucking guy, man. This thing fucking got me with that too. I was like, what the fuck is he on
That's
about?
true. It's from Watchmen.
And also, she
Shoots
said
dogs
it.
out of his eyes.
Yeah.
And she said it because that's the joke.
Uh,
Not him. She did.
He looked it up on Google. He's like, I see like the stray dogs thing, but I don't see. I'm like, man, you just got to go to the right page. You just got to get the fan wikis, and not trust Wikipedia. Wikipedia's shit.
Wikipedia's made up.
it's not real.
It kind of literally isn't.
It's more leftist propaganda.
Pretty
Anyway.
much.
We could use a flare to see.
If only we had some.
We've got a couple.
Do have some.
This cave's oranger than I thought it would be.
It's the flares.
The
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's been a month.
As a mutant, of course, I have trouble with color. What? I get great contrast.
Well, you had to say something about black people. You
know
were!
what
I
I
could
meant.
see the look on your face!
I will be at the back of the lot in case the serpent comes from there.
Oh, that seems racist to me.
It was not my people made to sit at the back of the bus. We were not even
Right.
allowed on the bus.
What? Oh, yeah.
I'm just making things up.
Okay.
We mostly exist by making white people uncomfortable.
Wait, so do you...
I thought you guys robbed convenience stores for sustenance.
I have been accused of such, and I
Wait,
have
wait,
done
wait,
so
wait.
a minimal amount of time.
Are you saying your people just make up ancient Indian wisdoms and just to annoy white people?
No.
Oh.
Meanwhile, you have come for wisdom. I see that, young hipster. Come, bring me tobacco of 3 different leaves, and I will tell you the wisdom of our people. Oh, and get a pizza while you're at it. It's been a while. And I will tell you the ancient stories of how my people invented buffalo.
Wings. Sorry, don't know why I paused there.
Oh, cheek.
Now listen to the wisdom of Chief Jalapeno Poppers. It was in the time before Grand Chief Cherokee.
Oh, now I'm actually just so hungry for jalapeno poppers.
They melt your mouth.
Not your wallet.
Oh, yeah.
We can go into the cave. I've passed my perception check. How's everyone else doing?
4. Not allowed, so
27.
26.
Ooh! Do you have an allergist number?
21.
Oh. Combo breaker.
Yep.
Obama.
You hear the hissing noise. It goes.
I hear a serpent.
Didn't the sign say there was one? So why are you surprised?
I'm not surprised, only concerned.
It doesn't sound super big, but
Eventually, the cave winding around like a serpent, you reach a door set into the wall. It's metal.
Seems to be a good sign.
It has a pin pad beside it.
Oh,
An old one that goes a clunk.
I think I know the type.
Well, I think we found our snake.
We just need our way inside.
Found that too.
We can bypass this lock.
Snake?
It's numbers.
Yep, but the numbers are normally 1, 0. They
You
What
did
the
they
phone
normally
takes
do the
us
phone
to-
number thing.
Snake
Okay,
or
nothing
serpent.
happens.
Okay, that's worth a try. Let's look around for any other markings or
None!
don't point
No,
wrong.
actually none.
Okay.
We'll not waste your time with this.
Do you think you can fiddle some of the wires or
You would have to figure out how to get it open
some
first.
G ports or something? Whatever it is you do.
I'll need to
I bet
sharpen.
if this was not a metal door, it probably wouldn't be too much of a problem. But it is.
I'm gonna. While they're trying to figure something out, I'm gonna press all of the buttons
Okay.
and see if any are like looser than others, as if they've been used a lot more.
Okay. Difficult perception check.
$29.
Jesus. 5?
Mm-hmm. Just 5. Just 5.
5? That's what you get.
Okay. 5 seems to be a little more, I don't know, looser than the others.
But none of the others?
No, I
Is
mean,
it all 5s?
1, 2, 3, 4 times pressing 5.
4 times? Nothing happened.
5.
Okay, now the door goes click.
Oh God, it's.
At least it was one or the other. That's good.
The Soviet actually face palming.
Yeah, she says, "Oh my God, it's," and then face. She says that.
Oh, really?
Wait, do you still have the weakness to the hissing noise?
Yes. I don't get it. Why is this a bad thing?
Because the snake makes it's
I mean, it's a good thing because the door's open. But
It's a terrible part.
It's a snake cave.
I'm beginning to hate Kinkamehameha.
It moves like a snake, and the code is the sound a snake makes.
Well, at least we can push forward.
Or slither forward.
Ugh.
Don't make me eat you.
Sorry, it's just been a long time.
Normally I am the one who
Or
likes
slither
animal
in.
puns.
Sorry.
slither in. No.
Nerd.
I don't even know if Harry Potter exists.
What at this stage?
At the convention, one of the guests was the guy who played Bovril.
That's
Harry
right.
Potter.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember that now.
And that skated right by everyone, and I was like, there is no character called Bovril. Bovril is a drink like cocoa. It's very
It just
English.
sounds like
it's
a-
very British and very English.
Yeah. You're like, oh yeah, I remember Bovril.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's a little bit like Milo, but more malty. I think it is. Yeah.
Get the old tin of Bovril, and that when you finish, you can use the tin to store things in. You're Bovilton.
Shall we proceed inside?
Yes, let's push forward.
Need to find some kind of computer majigger.
So, on the other side, is it still like natural, or is it more?
It's more like the
Technological.
industrialized atom punk interior of an old King Kamehameha base. Where your King Kamehamehas of a bygone era would do their Kamehaming.
Commanding.
It's very Hawaiian themed. With you see, you've got like your metal walls with the big rivets and the big seams in it, and then you've got like a bamboo door.
A tiki torch.
That's further in, but yeah. You guys just continue on inside the base without a regard for anything, and then you find the area you were in with the bubbling lava below.
Can we see any of the tubes?
Yes,
Are they still in the tubes?
they are empty tubes,
Oh.
with the bottoms all open.
And that would go down to
Through the lava, yes.
The magma.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Oh my God, what is this place?
Help
What
me.
is that? There's a surfboard just leaning against the wall.
Is that his surfboard?
That could be the key to our escape.
My God, it's got gaps in it. How do you use it?
I'm unsure. Depriving him of that would be most beneficial.
Yes, large and circular, the platform is suspended over the magma. It is incredibly hot in here. Vaporous, sulphurous-smelling fumes pass upwards from below. Everyone gets real sweaty.
That's the beach.
Right, it's fortitude, I believe.
Yeah, sure.
16.
Right. Need to. Well, you can do something that Wuflu Waifu.
Computer.
Your shark friend is swaying on her feet.
You alright? Doing the big thing.
Can't give up my duty. We've got to figure out how to turn off this heat.
It's a volcano.
You
Let's
should,
find somewhere else to go.
maybe you should stay here in the polar cave while we look around.
Can't abandon my duty now.
But we could just report back to you, and when we've turned off the heat, we could come back and get you.
If you collapse, we may not be able to move you.
Right, we need to keep moving.
If that gets you away from the magma, yes. I will secure the board.
There are 3 exits from, 4 exits technically from the platform. The one you came through,
Yeah.
and then Y-like there's 2 other little gantries that lead to doors. And of course the 4th exit is over the edge.
Well, if you wanted to stop them from using that, there's a real easy way of stopping that.
Yes. Just drop it over the side. But it could be our only way off.
It's not like we can use it.
Along another wall over there, there's a big spire of stone in the middle that prevents you seeing directly across. As you go around, you see there's another lit section, and with a bunch of conventional surfboards like on display, and some of them are real old.
He has a real thing for them.
We could probably just use those as well, even if we destroyed his personal one.
Right, we need to find this computer.
Where was that computer you saw?
It's there. It's a big old thing.
I'll hit it. Watch out, I'll hit it.
Okay, watch.
Here we go with you. Electricity, come to me.
Okay, I'll watch the door there, and you watch the other one.
Of course.
Be careful how much you take. I'm going to start this up.
It's already going.
Right.
Take a real spin.
Tape.
Boop, boop.
computing YT. YT is what it is. It's 37.
Do you want to spend a point? Yeah, I know. Obviously, there's not even a password.
Yep.
Do you speak Hawaiian? Or read it more pertinently?
Nope.
Cool!
I don't understand. What?
It's in French.
If it's, does anyone know what this is?
It's a computer.
Very good, Lana. Does anyone else know what's written on here?
Oh,
The language I do not speak.
No, we're all over by the doors. We can't read tiny little writing on a screen that's only this big.
Sorry, I'll just enlarge.
oh, it's the screen.
No, it's an
Tiny.
old computer.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the screen's this big.
I'll
Have
go
you
over.
seen those old fuckers?
I'll go over and then just be like, no, and then I'll go back to gun the door.
I will likewise come over. I do not recognize
I recognize some of the symbols. They are chemical in nature, but I cannot read the context. Numbers are numbers, but I cannot read
Yes.
the context of it. I have failed you. I see now why you do not want to spend time with me.
What do you mean? We've spent lots of time with you on the island.
Yes, we have.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
No.
This is not at the time
Then-
for my insecurities. I am just having a moment. Do not mind.
Like, how would I change it to English? It does have it. Must have it.
Dude, how advanced do you think computers were back when this was made?
They won't.
They still aren't.
No. Yeah, I can't.
You can't just click down on the bottom right and go choose language English.
Yeah, it's in the language it was written in,
Yeah.
and that's it forever.
This isn't going to help us.
That's solution.
Is there anything? Never mind. Are there computer commands that are universal based on whatever the language is?
Very few.
I mean, could you find a directory or something and just look for common terms like map and things like that?
No. Oh, look at the keyboard. Is it marked? Like with control and all that, and they're all the same? Or is it?
It has a shift and a pound key
Yeah.
and a return.
And that's about it? That I can understand?
Well, I mean, this isn't a keyboard from the F1 to 12
Oh,
era.
yeah.
This is an older keyboard. It's more like a typewriter keyboard.
Yeah. No, it's written in another language at least. It's not what I've seen. It can't help.
We must search elsewhere.
Carry on. Which way do you want to go?
Is there any...
So, do you want to go through the door with the tiki torches outside of it and the surfboard with a bite taken out of it above the door? Or do you want to go through the other door, which is a metal door with a wheel on it and it's less decorated?
I feel like that one could be the door to King Kamehameha's personal quarters. Or something.
So we go through the middle door.
Yes. And the board.
Yeah, but let's get out of here. I'm beginning to melt. Is my head
took
fin
off.
drooping? Is my head fin drooping? I don't know.
Is it drooping?
A little bit. Oh god, I'm gonna turn into the thing from Free Willy.
A killer whale?
I suppose it was. Little bitch just cried the whole time though. I don't know why anyone watched that thing, except Michael Jackson made a song and said, "Hey everybody, look at this whale."
How heavy is the board if I try to pick it up?
Pretty light.
You know,
Pretty light, like surprisingly light for its mass. You pick it up, it feels to be made out of some kind of very cold, like either ceramic or metal.
It could hit someone.
And there's a slight... It's a surfboard, not a skateboard. It's taller than you.
He's considering the lover of a spite.
So it's a length from Malibu.
It would be a little bit... A slight bit shorter, but it maintains its broadness for longer.
Yep.
You've seen it in the intro if you're paying attention to the thing he was writing.
I'll set it back where it was. Could give us away early if he sees it is not here.
Right.
And then follow them.
Okay, how are you opening the door? Yeah, that works.
You're a master of doors this season.
It's immediately colder beyond.
Oh, that's much better.
Light mist falls from a vent by the door, and the door is got one of the. It's got a huge big contraption, which is like a big old lever that levers up, and in the middle of it there's like a chain with an iron ball hanging on it that would pull the lever from the joint down and thereby force the door to close. This is how they did shit before they had those pneumatic door closer things that we have now. I am not even making this up, it's a real thing. You used to see them all over some of the better schools in England, like rugby.
It's like the old sliding doors they had, which had the counterweight at the other end.
Yeah.
On the rope. Wire rope.
I have one of these devices, a more modern version of these devices that I got for our sliding bathroom door, which is you attach this to the wall, there's another sticky thing there in the cable, and it pulls in. But the other one's used a counterweight. This has got a spring, and boy did it whip that door closed until, of course, the adhesive gave way.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
It's colder in here. Aquila.
Too cold.
Oh, no, it's too cold.
Nah, I'm allowed to be fussy.
Fair enough.
I just finished describing there's a thing that does that.
Oh. I didn't realize it did it automatically.
That's the whole point
That's
of
the
it.
whole point of it!
Let's go in.
And close the door.
It's like, close the door right now.
I closed the door. Put an egg on it.
So explore
You're
whatever's...
the problem.
Explore whatever's beyond.
It's a hallway. There are technically four doors, but you just came through one in the hallway in a uniform pattern. That means cross-shaped.
I'm guessing they're not labelled. He knows where they all go. He doesn't need labels.
Yeah, it's weird.
He's not- he doesn't
like,
have minions
it
or-
would be weird. It's like if we labelled everything in our house. Shannon's room,
I get it,
toilet,
man.
bathroom,
I get it when
laundry.
You could get them mixed up.
Because I get it, this is like a big Dr. No style volcano layer, but it's not Dr. No, but like a Bond villain volcano layer. But he doesn't have all these minions who might need to know, like, it's just him for all
so nobody needs to know.
Yeah.
And also, it's like, it's not exactly a big, detailed, complicated layer. Well, on this level anyway.
I'm going to listen. Put my ear up against. I'll just start with the left.
As you start listening, Xander decides it is time for one of his traditional fart song medleys that he has always done at these times.
Through the fire and the flames this time.
I'm gonna have a prolapse status by the end of this. Help me, Skinwalker! I've got you!
24.
Let's finish it!
Right, no, sorry. No, it is 24.
That wasn't really good.
So
And I caused that.
Unfortunately, the fart medley...
No!
It's canon!
No, it's not.
It's also, oh, you're right, you just did one song, it's not technically a medley. You're right, my bad. I guess the whole thing doesn't
It's just
happen.
invalidated now, yeah. It was happening, but...
Now it's not.
So yeah, listen to the left door first. and see if
There's a
they-
loud hum and hissing noises coming from within. Oh, what happened? She has fallen into a somnolent state.
I'll go listen at the door, hear the hissing noises. Oh, it is just something that happens with her sometimes. There is some kind of machinery beyond this door. We should take her away from the door. More into the middle of the room. She will come around.
Check the door across from it.
If she does not, I will have to slap her sometime.
It opens into a room with a stairwell in the middle going down.
There's just the stairway going down. Deeper.
What happened?
Deeper underground.
There was a hissing noise.
There's
Oh.
too much panic in this town.
Yes.
Dog.
And the door to the right. I shall listen. More machines on this side.
Is it the same door that...
I thought she started on the left. So then he did middle?
Yep, then
No,
you did the door across from
Then I
it,
did
which
the
is-
door.
Oh.
I did the door across from it.
Okay.
So if you want the other door, it's the door at the end.
The middle.
The mid door.
Door.
Oh, so you walk down the hallway and you open up the middle door.
Oh, listen.
Oh, you listen. You don't hear anything
Then I will open.
because you didn't roll a check.
I didn't the last time I listened at the door. So it was all good. 20, I might actually get to 30.
Wait.
Yeah, 30.
You don't hear anything.
I'll try to open the door.
Okay. You open the door and you find beyond there is a large technological workshop suddenly making noise. Almost like the door was soundproofed. In here, there is Jacob's ladders. There's that machine from Star Trek that had the red thing going across it that they used for all kinds of props, including revolutionary new pieces of technology that only this scientist knew how to do. It's like, but you've got two of those on the Enterprise.
Oh,
I remember that distinctly.
That was great, yeah, when they went up from it being a background machine amongst many to like, oh, this is actually the plot point. It's like,
And it's like, but
no.
you've got two of those on the Enterprise! It's a very advanced ship, number one. Now, why did you kill this man? I tell you I didn't. I'm going to act in a way that makes me look very suspicious. But Dr. Poundbeef was having an affair. I was a little concerned when Dr. Poundmax inflated into a large, bloated helicopter mutant and started launching rockets at me, but... Anyway. Yes, it's some kind of science lab filled with science! Highly advanced for 1950s science! There's samples of metal lying on workbenches, and there's a ball crackling with energy floating above a plinth.
oh. I may have found something.
Xander yawns. This is boring compared to video games.
Who?
Yeah, this would be more interesting if it was in a video game.
It's in.
Empress, this may be somewhat your wheelhouse as well.
Actually, this appears to be some form of laboratory.
Yes.
You wish for me to determine what it is for?
No, only if you see anything that could be useful.
Well, now I've seen everything. Bikini Asian scientist is going to investigate a lab full of fizzing things. Oh, God.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just fine. How are you doing, man?
I am quite well.
Good.
You can call me Wakan if you like.
Oh, Wakam. Is that, Indian? I mean, Native American. I mean, oh God, what do you people get called? Wow.
It is fine. Native American is the acceptable term.
Yeah, is that a Native American name?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
No, it's not.
I am Chinese.
My name is Wakan Ping.
Oh.
Keeping him entertained is real easy.
Yeah. Laser pointer.
Basically.
You're just sitting there batting at it all.
Run up on
Gotta
Kinsey.
point at a device every now and then.
What do I do with cat jokes?
These cats are just inherently funny, I think. Not like dogs are the lazy moochers. What have they ever done for us?
That's right, cats would take over the world's dog would go,
It's fine, but does it get me that food that you're about to eat right there? That one right there, that's the thing I want. I won't ask for anything else if you just give me that.
Yeah.
except for the next one.
Except for the next one,
And the one after that, and the one after that.
It's endless. Yeah, she's going to be occupied doing this.
I'll give her a hand.
Okay. Roll.
Technology?
Metallurgy?
I don't have metallurgy. Technology is the only thing I've got.
Go on then.
Oh, are there any other exits out of this?
26.
This production facility or this?
Nope.
26.
lab? Okay.
There are not.
Oh, then
that
I'll
you
just
can see.
watch the door behind us so that we don't get surprised by sudden King Kamehameha.
Okay, so distracted by the floaty ball that seems to be crackling with electrical type energy, you get lost in wondering exactly what's going on with this thing. There are notes. They're scribbled, it looks like, fairly neatly on what looks like they used to be ring-bound bits of paper that have been pulled out of the, spiral notebook kind.
Yep.
From what you're able to determine, this ball crackling with energy is a ball of miraldite with a selenium core. And the properties of miraldite, of course, are fairly not well known. Don't worry about it. Miraldite is a made-up thing for the superhero universe. It's not real. It has the properties of being a superconductor. Of course, what a core of solid selenium is going to do with that is beyond you, but someone thought of it, and they're either a genius or a wacko.
Yep. But it is floating.
Or both.
With the
But it is floating here, apparently unsupported by anything. Except its own sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yep.
Might be how he does his.
In fact, the ball here looks exactly like the ones that are not embedded but floating in the middle of the surfboard, front and back.
Yep.
Confirm.
So use this to float the board. Do you see this?
I am more interested in this metal. It appears to have a heavy gold-based base on the notes, but it is dark.
Is it the same metal I was looking at?
No, you were looking at the ball. This is a different metal. There's like a few chunks of it. Like it appears to be made out of gold, but it is being treated in some way, altered, no longer gold.
Okay.
This explains the robberies of banks and gold being taken, if it is necessary for the material that his board is made out of. Look, it is so light.
That's contrary. If this was gold beforehand,
It hums slightly as you catch it.
if he had a piece of gold of this size, it would be a lot heavier than this. So whatever the process he uses,
Changes it in some way. It is also possible that the properties of this new metal may be self-lightening, so we are not feeling its proper mass.
that's
If my arm still had enough power to work, I would conduct a more thorough analysis.
What do you... What?
I cannot just jam my hand into a power box without damaging some of my nanomachines, and without a possibility of replacing them. That is dangerous.
Well, I was going to ask what voltage it was.
240.
So you need an adapter.
I would normally be able to just fabricate one, but
You don't have the power to make
I
one.
do
at the
not.
moment. I'll look around to see if there's a step transformer or something of the like.
Oh, of course there is one.
We could make you one. One of the transformer. I'm not too good at that stuff, but
Perhaps we should continue investigations first. It would not be a good idea to begin a process and then be stumbled upon in the middle of it.
okay. But you need it though, don't
It
you?
would be beneficial, but it is not necessary yet.
The others are waiting.
The others are just staring at you, having a conversation.
Idly
I'm
looking
still-
at
Except for
the
the
door.
shark girl, who's just like looking at him and going like, "So, you're dealing with this well."
There are many strange things that have happened in my life. This is one of the stranger ones. What did you do upon the ship?
I was a diver
Ah,
because
of
I don't
course.
need gear.
And you said you swim well.
Yeah, real well. Swim real good. Better than any human.
This is likely.
So did you see this stuff?
So I'm watching the door. King Kamehameha's in the space somewhere.
This was gold.
Yeah, it's sort of purpley black.
So he's altered its properties on a molecular level.
Yes. Trying to give her the. You're sounding smart. You know you're trying. It's not working. Look.
This is the
Whatever
second
that means.
indication since we have been trapped on the island that she is smarter than that's on. First, she easily beat me playing chess. Second,
Huh.
this.
She is very good at chess. She has had much time.
Also, wasn't it Drake said you were taught by a master?
I was taught by a Russian grandmaster, yes. Since I was a little girl.
Did she not
My
tell you
neighbor.
that?
Things were not disclosed.
It's no fun to tell them that.
I wagered the last sleeve of my lab coat on that again. It is your fault I am so scantily clad.
First, okay, question. Did she suggest the chess game or did you?
Yes.
Who can say?
What?
Right, that's beside the point.
It's not like I have it anymore either. Those monkeys stole it.
This is not Canada. A monkey.
Monkey.
Silent.
So where are you guys going now? What are you doing?
Do we want to try the door that we didn't try?
The one that went down?
No,
Or the one that had all the machinery noise?
Machinery noises, yeah.
We may have to carry a certain someone through there.
Sorry.
I may have to carry a certain someone through there.
Poor little thing. I imagine she's faint from all the activity. Or the heat.
So hot.
Stand back and we'll see
Yeah.
what's in.
Sorry.
Let us try this door.
Every so often she looks at me and it's like I'm looking at female Charlie Sheen.
There's the guy is the cold dead eyes, the eyes of Charlie Sheen.
I have
204 men go into water. In water with Charlie Sheen. 29, come out.
Yeah, I wouldn't get in the water with that, man.
It really does have, like, dead eyes.
All that 2.5 men, that'll do it to you.
Oh, it's well before that. Open the door to the noisy room.
This room is smaller than the laboratory you were in. The walls are stark. The number of tables is small. A large number of computers were in here. It is fucking cold in here. Vapors pour out of vents around the large, icy, frosted cylinder in the center of the room. Oh, you can't see what's inside. It's frosted.
We have to go and...
Go over the head with the computers for a start.
Okay. They appear to be... one of the machines is an elaborate temperature control unit.
Yep.
And it is designed to keep that central cylinder. It's in English,
Yep.
by the way.
It's one. Yeah, assumed.
One of the things he's...
And it appears, basically, from the very, very simple layout, to be designed to keep that cylinder and its contents at minus 112 degrees. Exactly.
Fahrenheit.
Celsius.
I've got to ask, because you know how much I had.
It's a scientific
difference.
machine. It ain't using freedom units.
No football fields for this bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy.